Well, hello and how are you? Hey, friends, it's me again, San Andola Briscoe, coming to you live right here in St. Charles, Missouri, home of Christmas traditions. Yes, sir, now through December 24th, Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. That's right, come on down to a peaceful town back in the feel like you're back in the 1800s. Will you be strolling down Main Street, smelling up them chestnuts, roasting, visiting with characters from Santa Clauses from around the world and storybook characters coming to life right before your very eyes. Yes, sir, the whole hustle and bustle of the shopping season will come to a slow down right here in St. Charles, Missouri on Main Street. Alrighty. Hey, you know this is 301, episode 301, and or blog, whichever you want to call it. So, hey, I'm so happy to be here today. I hope you're happy to be here too. It's been a long while, been working on it, been getting there. And, well, I'm trying to make it a little more exciting today because, well, the last few times I've been listening to it, it's been kind of humdrum and boring. And I don't really want it to be boring. I want it to be exciting. Yes, sir. Tell you what, it's all cloudy out there now. It was sunny a little while ago. But, things happen. Sometimes these things just the clouds come up and they cover up the sky, and the sky don't shine no more. No more sunshine. And that ain't no good, 'cause I want my sunshine. I want my sunshine, my little sunshine. You make me happy on when days are gray. I don't know the rest of the words, dear, but please don't take my sunshine away. Not gonna look it up either. It ain't worth it for me to sing it. Anyway, boy, I'll tell you, it's been a good time. Been a good long time since I've been feeling good, but I'm feeling pretty good today. I was tired the other day. I got my blog done, and then boom, I was asleep. I mean, fast as asleep. That was it. That was all I could do. I got through the blog, and I got it posted. And then, boom, I was out. I didn't even have time to play my game. I just went to sleep. And then I went, after about 3 o'clock, I got my 3 o'clock meds, went in the other room, kicked the television on, turned on the little heater, and just went to sleep. And stayed that way for hours on end. I slept right here in front of the computer. Well, I'm face down like that. And I was like that. From I guess what, 11:30, about 12 o'clock after I got my blog done, until good night, till 3 o'clock or so, and then my roommate's sister come up the street, gave me my 3 o'clock meds, and then I rolled on into. I just had her take me off of this thing because I wasn't getting anything done anyway. So then I went on into my room and just crashed out. Boom. I was sleeping, boy, I tell you, hard. I was sleeping so hard that I heard my phone ring, I thought, and wasn't sure if it was actually my phone or not. It might have just been a bell going off in my head. So I woke up long enough to get a drink of water, and then close my eyes and go right back to sleep because I was gone. History, my friends, history. Speaking of history, I was telling you about the Museum of Transportation yesterday. Well, the gold car. Well, whenever you go on that Museum of Transportation tour on the trains, they do have a particular car called the gold car. And there are certain things that you remember when you're a kid, especially when somebody gives you a hunk of gold. Well, we were sitting there. We were sitting there at the tour, and we were going through the tour, and the tour guide was talking about it being called the gold car, and that was about all he mentioned of it. And I said, "Excuse me, do you know why it's called the gold car?" He says, "No, I'm not quite sure. We just call it the gold car." And I said, "Why, the reason they call it the gold car is because why they was having a poker game going on in here, and the train was being robbed. And well, all the poker players decided they weren't going to let the robbers steal their gold, so they bagged it all up and they threw it in the potbelly stove. Well, after the robbers came in and couldn't find any gold on the poker players, well, they shot and killed them all. And well, later on, when they got the when they decided that they were going to close the car down, well, somebody looked in the potbelly stove, and lo and behold, the gold was still there, and it's still there to this day. If you come over here and let me show you, I opened up the potbelly stove, and I grabbed out that little gunny sack, and I said, "Looky here, this bag full of gold." And I reached in there and I grabbed out a piece of gold, and I said, "See, here's a gold nugget right here." And I proceeded to hand out gold nuggets to everybody. And I said, "This here's your own sample of personal gold. That's why they call it the gold car." And the tour guide was looking at me like as though if I'd come walking out of the history books or something. And I'm 12 years old, walking out of the history books explaining to him the gold car, and he had no idea why it was called that. But anyway, it's just certain things that you retain when you're a kid, and especially something like that. Somebody give you a hunk of gold, you're going to remember it. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, he remembered that. As far as I know, they still tell it right now, but I don't know. I ain't been back. Maybe next spring I'll be taking a trip out that way and see how it goes. Maybe I know I won't be able to get up in there with the handicap thing, but I'll be at least able to go alongside and maybe hear the information going on inside and see if they know what they're talking about these days. But it was a good thing. It was a good thing, boy, I tell you. But yeah, it was a good thing I remembered that, because if I hadn't remembered it, well, y'all would have been left in the lurch, hanging there, and then I would have found out. You guys would have been yapping on my page, right? Okay, maybe not. But I was glad to be able to remember it and fill you in on the rest of the story. Right? Right. And the story goes, and the thunder rolled, and the lightning flashed, another sleepless night. That'd be one of them singers. Can't think of his name right now. Garth Brooks. That's who it is. Garth Brooks. Not to be confused with Garth from what was that show? Wayne's World. Wayne's World. Anyway, that's who my son Thomas was for Halloween, Garth. Which is really good, because I wonder if that's where that Wayne's World movie of mine went. I guess they might still have it over there at their house. Could be, because we had it whenever we was together. So if she's got it, that's okay by me. I don't mind, because I really remember. I love that movie. Wayne's World. Wayne's World. That would have been let's see. Mike Myers and who's the other one? Dana Carvey. Mike Myers and Dana Carvey. Anyway, yeah, I was looking at some pictures down there on. My dad told me about the post on. I grew up in St. Charles, and I remember when. Well, they had some pictures on 2nd Street. A walk through Frenchtown is what it was. And they had a picture of Shorty's barber shop there. And well, Shorty used to have used car sales there also. So it was Shorty's barber shop and used cars. But anyway, when my son Thomas was in the last time, he come in and he had his hair all cut down, and he says, "I bet you'll never guess where I got this done." And I was like, "Shorty's." And he's like, "Yeah, Shorty's." And I said, "Notice you still got your ears." It's because old Shorty's getting old. He might be a little shaky. Might end up without an ear. But Shorty does a very good military cut. As a matter of fact, no matter what cut you want, it's going to end up looking like a military cut. Because that's just what Shorty does. It's a Shorty cut. That's what you get when you go to Shorty's. But hey, he'll give you a good shave too. Of course, he's a little shaky. That little hand goes shaking like a leaf until it hits the side of your face, and then just smooth. And it just slides smooth right on down your face and takes that old beard and mustache right off of there. But until it hits your face, it's like shaking up and down like me in a muscle spasm. That's what it's like. Anyway, that being said, there you go, Denise. That being said, thought I'd throw one out there for you. Got a chance to talk to them finally. They're still in North Carolina until the school season finishes. And then as soon as the school year lets out, then they'll be jumping on over into Illinois. So there we go. Been talking about figuring out where they were or whatever. Well, that's where they were, and that's what they're doing. Oh, boy. It's nice and warm inside the house, but it's cold outside. It's cold out there. It's probably cold and frightful. Yes, because the weather outside is frightful, but here by the fire it's delightful. Oh, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Not for me, you know. I don't want to see no snow. But of course, you know. Got an itchy beard today, and then this hand sticking up on it. Doesn't make it feel much better, but hey, I'd like to prop my face for a change. Every now and again I get that sensation of needing my face propped up, and well, today's one of them days. I'm going to prop my face. Annie Hauser, Doogie Howser. You ever watch that Doogie Howser show? Well, I was watching it the other day because I'm on Antenna TV, so I get these older shows like that. And well, I was watching Doogie Howser. That boy has turned out to be from little genius, really nice kid, to I don't know what, because he's on How I Met Your Mother now, and he's a womanizer, kind of a, I don't know how you want to put it, but it's not a good thing if you ask me. But last time he was on, well, he was on Regis and Kelly when it was Regis and Kelly, and he was on there with Kelly, and well, he was quite the flirt, and he took it a little overboard, if you know what I mean, because Kelly's married, and well, I don't think he was looking too hard at that wedding ring, that's for sure. Anyway, you know what it is. It is the fact that I'm gonna have to go. So, how's that go? How does that song really go? It goes, Goodbye. Good night, my friends. Yes, it's time to go. Goodbye, my friends. Yes, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. This here is Shenandoah Briscoe saying hello and how are you? You know, God loves you and so do I. So be blessed in Jesus' name and come back and see me tomorrow. 'Cause, well, I'll be here and I hope you are too.